So now in this video is I'm gonna show you how I created this. When you click here to buy now, the customers will be routed to the buyer's form. So this is how I did it. So let me just put it there here. As you can see there, um you you need to go to Google Chrome. Okay. After clicking Google Chrome, you can just hover your mouse here sa Google Apps and look for the word forms wherein the icon is color purple or violet here, this one. Then once you click forms, there you're gonna be routed in the Google Forms website. Then click blank form, and then you need to put a name or Google form name. Let's say I'm gonna create a Google form for this trace and color digital product that is worth 39 pesos. So I'm gonna title it as sweet and a sweets trace and color buyers form. There. And then, when I click here, automatic. Okay, automatic na siyang malalagay dyan. And this one, this email, when you see the symbol asterisk, it means that buyers are required to put their valid email. Then, the first question, you're gonna put their first name, and then if you're gonna add a question, just click this add question plus sign button that is inside this circle, and then put there your last name. And if you're gonna add another question here, let's say country, because you wanted to know the demographics of your customers, if maybe um merong buyers na sa ibang bansa, may buyers na from the Philippines, para alam mo yung audience or buyers mo. And para malaman mo din yung tawag dito, yung target market mo. Okay, kasi ay may interested pala sa US. Ay kadalasan talaga na buyers ko from the Philippines. So yung mga create ko na digital products dapat Filipino friendly. Yan. Tapos, when you click this one, is you can put there also contact number para makontak nyo sila in case na they need assistance, if hindi nagre-reply sa email or sa chat. And then, here is the sample. I'm gonna X that one. Here you go. And then, let's say you wanted to, we call this one, um, put the section for the image of the mock-up photo. So, click browse, and then, di ba nakapag-download ka na ng mock-up photo in your phone or in your gadgets, laptop or desktop, then you're just gonna upload it there. Then you can put an image title if you want, but in my case, I won't do it anymore since the digital product name is already here in the image itself, para hindi na din redundant. And then in here, you're gonna add question for you to upload your QR code. So in here, in the okay, let's say scan the QR code to make a payment there, to make a payment. Then your GCash number, in case that the QR code does not work, say 09 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, 9. I like that. And then you put an image here. I mean, no, 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 no. It should be the same with this one at the upper part. So if you did a mistake, it's okay. You can just click delete question and then do it again, add image. Click browse, and let's say you price it as 39 pesos because mine was 39. So there, okay, there you go. And then just put the image title here, instructions. That's how you do it. And then after that is you're gonna, oh, I forgot something. Let's say you forgot something, it's okay. Just click the first question here for you to add a question below it. Then I say mode of payment so that you would know kung ano ba talaga yung common mode of payment ng customers mo. Let's say GCash, here would be debit card, and then you may put other if they wanted to specify it, baka credit card yung gagamitin nila, and then it should always be required, okay? Required siya na question, so they cannot skip this part. And then, let's say you wanted to know if this customer is a male or a female, so just put their gender, put their male, female, there. And then after that is after they make a payment, you can allow them to upload a proof of payment. Just click the add question and then click this part here, the multiple choice, and then look for the word file upload. Click on that, then you may read the instructions, then click continue. After clicking continue is here, upload proof of payment here. Okay, so allow only specific files, so we only allow image, okay, and then maximum of at least one screenshot only, and it should be required, okay. And then after that, let's say um you accidentally misplaced the question. Dapat yung question na to is under siya sa QR code mo, 'di ba? So you can just hover your mouse here dito sa anim na or six dots, and then just click on that up until it will become a cross arrow, then just drag it down. You can see, drag it down, drag it down, drag it down. Here you go, and put it there. As you can see, it's already in sequence there. And then after that, you can create a section, like for example, this one. This is a sample buyer's form. As you can see, once they uploaded the proof of payment, they would click next. So that next would mean like a specific section. So here is the word add a section. And then here, you can put your digital receipt as a proof that you have acknowledged their payment there. And then you're gonna add image again, browse, then create your, what do you call this one? Digital receipt. You can create it using Canva. So this is how my digital receipt looks like. And then, wait a moment. Okay, this is how it looks like, this one. Okay, and then after which is you can, let me double check the sample here. After that is you can create a rating there, a copy, and then once you create it, just click add question, okay, then put the instructions there or the rating instructions. Then for the multiple choice, just click the word rating there, and you need to make sure that you have the instruction like 1 needs improvement, 5 for excellent, then what happens next. So after they click after clicking submit, they will receive an email confirmation with their order details and a direct link to the access file. So I'm gonna show you how to do that one in the settings. And then After that is here in the settings, don't make it a quiz kasi wala ka naman nilagay na points. Okay? This is not a quiz for students. So in here, responses, manage how responses are collected and protected. So collect email address. So put here responder input, and then send responders a copy of their response. Yes, it is a must so that they can receive a copy of their response via Gmail. Okay, and then allow response editing in case they committed a mistake when it comes to their Gmail, their complete name, etc. And then do not limit to one response, because what if that specific buyer is gonna purchase another one for his or her friend, right? But it's using her account, then he or she is just gonna send it, like forward it to his or her friend. Okay, so after that is when you click this presentation, manage how the form and responses are presented. So you can show the progress bar. Do not shuffle the question order. Do not do that one, because the questions might be shuffled. Like, yung name mapunta na sa pinaka-last, tapos yung payment mapunta sa pinaka-first. So, no, don't do that one. Then here in the confirmation message, um, I do this one. This is my sample. Okay, here it is. Okay, thank you for your purchase. Your support means the world to us. As a token of appreciation, here's the link for you to access the file. Okay, so here you go. And then for this Google Drive link, um, you need to make sure that once you have downloaded the full file of this trace and color in Canva, is you need to upload it in Google Drive. So once where to go to Google Drive, just go back to your Google Chrome homepage, then click Google Apps, then look for the word Drive. This one. This is the logo of the Google Drive. That one. And once you click on that, you need to go to home here, as you can see. Okay. Let's say we're gonna upload the, what do you call this one, upload the file. Okay, once you upload the file, okay, let me upload the file, documents, download. Where was it? Oh, I haven't. Okay, let me just download first the suites, and what do you call this one. Okay, this is the 15 pages suites and color. Okay, coloring page. So in Canva, click the word share. After clicking the word share, click the word download, and then click it as PDF, best for documents and printing, and then click download, and then just wait for it to be downloaded in your laptop, computer, or in your phone. Okay, it's downloading. Go, almost there. Just a little bit of a push. There you go. And then, as you can see, we can upload it already. Just click new, then click file upload, and then click downloads in your computer, and then click the suites and color and trace 15 pages digital product, and it's gonna be uploading already there. And then just click it. There you go. After you click it, you're gonna see what's inside. Okay, there, just one moment. there, and then at the top right corner there's a word share. Once you click share, you need to make sure that your buyers is going to see it or are going to see it, because once you upload a file in Google Drive, exclusively ikaw lang yung makakakita niyan. So you need to adjust the setting. Okay. At this time, please try again. Why? Why so? Oh, because it's still loading. Okay. A moment. Okay. And then my drive. Okay, not that one. Files. Um, computer. Oh, okay. Not that one. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Say this one. Where was it? Sweets and 10 here. You go. Okay. Station. Okay. And then again, click share. Oh my gosh. It won't share. Wait a moment. Okay, there. As you can see, it says here, share Sweets color and trace 15 pages dot PDF. So I'm the owner of it. So the general access is restricted. Okay, that's the default access. So only people with access can open with the link. So in order for your buyers to see it, click or choose the option anyone with a link there, and then make sure it's viewer, or you can choose commenter if you want, but do not ever choose editor, because once you choose editor, there's a possibility that the customer would delete the file itself in your Google Drive account, okay, using their own Gmail account. So don't. So just put it as viewers. So it's here. There's a notification. Viewers of this file can see comments and suggestions. Then click copy link, okay? And then after you copy the link, go to your buyer's form, then paste it here. There you go, and then click save. There. And then you can also show link to submit another response if you allow your customers to buy again with the same product using the same Gmail. Okay, for their friend, for their family, or for their neighbor. Okay, next is view result summary. You can also do that one. And then restrictions, disable autosave for all respondents. Please do not turn it on, because what if they would accidentally close the Google form? They are going to start filling up all over again. So make sure it's autosave, so that once they open again the link, they they would have see or they would see their pre-filled up buyer's form, okay, without doing it all over again. Next is here form default settings applied to this form and new form. So that's good. Um, Next, question default settings applied to all new questions. Make questions required by default. Okay, that's good. Don't ever unrequire this or turn it off, because they might skip their name, their mode of payment, and etc. And you want to collect that data. And then after that is you're gonna click publish, or if you wanted to see how it looks like, you can click the word preview there. So this form isn't accepting responses because naka-preview lang siya. Okay, this is how it looks like in the buyer's form if the buyer would get the link, right? So it's not published yet. Then yeah. Then once they click next, see, they cannot click next unless they put the required answer for this question. Okay? Ganyan siya. And then here, let's say, let's publish it. And then anyone with the link, okay, anyone with the link, their editor view is restricted, responder view, anyone with the link. Okay, that's good. It's done. And then click publish. Once you click publish, copy responders link, you can copy and paste the whole URL, or you can just shorten it and then click copy. After clicking copy, you go back to your Google website. Here you go, and then just paste it in your Google website, the specific button for it. Here you go. In here, just click that one, then click the edit symbol, then let's say you put the Google form link there, and there you go. And just click update. Okay? So that one. Okay, I'm just gonna cancel it because that's just a sample. So after that is it would already work. Okay, it would already work. So there you go. Leave. Okay, since it's published, okay. So let's say I'm gonna open my boyfriend's account saying that he's gonna purchase my, what do you call this one, digital product. So let's say um he knows already my website. He visited my website, let's say there, and he's gonna visit my website in the browser. There you go. This is him. Okay. And then let's say he's gonna purchase my trace and color. Here you go. Trace and color. Click here to buy now. And then he's just gonna fill up the form. There you go. And then name. Let's say James. His last name is Smith. So contact number 0912345678 9. Then upload proof of payment. So oh, the the sequence is different. Okay, so we need to change it. We need to change it. Oh my gosh, we need to change it. Here, the buyer's form. Why is it like that? We edit that one. Once I edit it, it would also be edited on his end. So there you go, country. Uh, Here you go, upload payment. There you go. Oh, okay. So let me delete that one. And then we have it here. Let me just check. Delete and trace and color. So okay, it's already auto save. So once he refresh it, he's gonna do it all over again. Okay, there you go. There. Country would be Philippines. Philippines. Then mode of payment would be GCash. Then this one and then he's gonna pay for it. Let's say he's gonna upload a proof of payment. Okay, just a moment. A moment. Okay, now let's say my boyfriend has already paid. Once you click browse, he's just gonna upload his proof of payment. This one, 39 pesos on August 2, 10:32 p.m. Then click open for it to be uploaded. There you go. And that's the time that he's gonna able to click the word next, and then the digital receipt, then the what do you call this one, to download your file. Please rate the experience, and say he's gonna rate the experience as 5 because it was so easy. Then once you click submit, he would be able to see the confirmation message. So here, thank you for your purchase, your support means the world to us. As a token of appreciation, here's the link for you to access the file. And then once you click that, there you go, you will be able to access the link, and then he can click download for him to download the digital product in his device. There you go, and then he will be able to open it, as you can see, and then he will be able to print it. There you go, he can print it if he has a printer at home, or go to the nearby printing shop. Okay, so print, and there you go. And then just like what I have mentioned to you, that you can receive also a Gmail about it, like his response and everything. Go here. Thanks for filling in this form. There. You receive this email because you filled in the following form using your email address. There. There you go. There. Okay. So that's how it is. Okay. That's how it is. Alright. So yes. And I really do hope so that you learned something from me, and follow for more. And yes, I'm gonna create more tutorials like this. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, comment, heart. Make a comment and share this to your digital products friends as well, who are interested or want to try this kind of Google site landing page.